Hey, what's up, everybody? Brian Cutling and Left in the Field Outdoors, and today I want to go over a few very important things with you. I'm seeing a lot of stuff all over the place, getting questions by a lot of people about mock scrapes, and some people are a little bit confused. Some people have questions, and so let's try and clear some of those things up. So, first of all, question number one, or the first thing is, what exactly is a mock scrape? And the simple answer is, it's a communication hub. Just like you and I are talking right now, this is how deer communicate. They communicate through their glands. And so they use a scrape to communicate. Fawns, bucks, does, year round. They're using this as a communication device so that they know who's around, who's in the area, all of those different things. So this leads us to, how do deer communicate? Deer have multiple glands that they use, and a lot of people see bucks working scrapes, and they'll see them bite the rope or the licking branch. That's salivary gland inside their mouth. If they're rubbing it on the side of their face, that's the preorbital. Right there, a little tear duct right in there, preorbital. Then, of course, we have on top of the head, we have the forehead. That's how they communicate, using a rope, vine, licking branch, those different things. But the other important part of it is the other glands that they have. There's a gland in there between their hooves, the interdigital gland. When they step in that scrape, they're leaving their scent. Every time they walk, they're leaving their scent. You have the metatarsal gland, which is on the outside of the back leg. It's a little tough to hair. You can see it on the back of the leg. You have the tarsal gland, okay, which is also very important. You have the preputial gland, which is the reproductive gland. And you also have the nasal gland inside their nose that helps them take scent in and will also produce snot and those things and stuff like that. So those are the glands that they use to communicate. The more you read about those glands, the more you'll understand how scrapes work and how deer communicate. So let's get into some of those other things. Why make mock scrapes? Well, you want to make mock scrapes to inventory your deer, to know what is on your property, and also you want to introduce a phantom deer or multiple deer when you make a scrape. Why is this? Deer are territorial. They know who's on that chunk of land or who's been hitting that scrape by their smell, by their interdigital, their forehead, their preorbital, okay, all of those different glands. When you make a mock scrape, the idea is to introduce a phantom buck to keep the deer coming back, okay, to checking out, has that buck been back to use that scrape. Multiple bucks, multiple does, multiple fawns will use that scrape. And when you see a buck come in and work a scrape, if he's the last buck to work it, chances are when he comes back through, he won't work it again because his scent is already on there. That's a key thing to remember. So that's why we want to do scrapes. Great to inventory deer. If you make your scrapes in the right areas, they'll become community scrapes. And I actually do scrape lines on my property so that I can hunt over these scrapes. I hunt over scrapes from the time the season starts to the time the season ends. All right. Where to put mock scrapes? Inside corners, great place to put mock scrapes. Funnels, pinch points, entrance and exits to bedding areas, all great places to put mock scrapes. Try not to spook deer out of areas whenever you're trying to make your mock scrapes, but you put them in the right place and make them look realistic, deer are going to use them. Look realistic, smell realistic. Two key things you have to remember. So when you're doing scrapes and you're looking for those places, make sure, I'm a big fan of making sure you're staying scent free, so you're not putting scent all over the place when you're going in and out and making those scrapes. One other place you can put scrapes is in a food plot, by a watering hole. Great place to put scrapes to get inventory and everything for those. Again, when a deer comes to a food plot, they're primarily coming there to eat. If there is a scrape on a corner somewhere, or maybe you have a rub post or something like that, there's a chance they'll come visit that. For the most part, they're going to come to a food plot to eat. So those are some things what we're looking at. And now, what do I use? I use lots of different things. I'll use my own licking branches that I make. I will use natural vine. I will use synthetic stuff like buckstick products. Great products to use. And for a long time, I've been using ropes. And one of the key things I like about ropes is, number one, they're easy to set up. And number two, they last a long time. The rope I like to use is made by Buckstick. And the reason I like this rope is because it's the only rope on the market that has integrated leaves. And the integrated leaves give the deer a wider area to work as they're working those scrapes. So the other thing I like to do, I said we have to make the scrapes look authentic and smell authentic. And I like to use natural gland lore. And this is a 4-ounce bottle of head scratcher, okay, which is my own gland lore, all right, which is all natural. And this 4-ounce bottle of gland lore is now on its 3rd year. That's right. This is on its 3rd year. Why? You're only using it a very, very small amount to start your mock scrape. Why? Deer don't put a whole lot of scent on a rope at a time. Take a Q-tip, put it in your ear, clean your ear, whatever you have on the Q-tip. That's essentially probably more than what a deer uses for its preorbital or its forehead. So yeah, you want to be very, very careful. You want to make your scrape smell like there has been a deer there. Making sure that it smells like a deer, okay? There's interdigital in the scrape underneath. Rake that dirt away, make sure it's open, put some interdigital in the bottom. If you want to pee in it, great. That urine will break down in 20 minutes, but it's still going to be into the soil. I like to carry a bottle of water with me and just pour water into the scrape to activate the stuff in the dirt that has already been there. I have also gone through and I've made my own dirt, in which I take fresh dirt from one scrape, put it in a bag, and swap it with dirt from another scrape, and vice versa, just to introduce some more deer. One of the things that I really want to caution people about is it's a communication hub. I honestly don't think you need to put a rope out, put 200 pounds of corn underneath it, and think that you're making a scrape. They're going to clean that corn out, and chances are they're not going to come back. They may hit that scrape a little bit or that rope or whatever, but chances are they're not going to come back. It's a communication hub. So I see people doing this all the time, and I get questions all the time by people, should I put corn underneath it? Should I do this? Don't. You don't need to put corn underneath it. Just let the stuff do its work. It's how they communicate. It's the natural stuff that they do. Gallon jugs of stuff. Hey, soak your rope, your entire rope, in this gallon jug for a week, and then hang it. I don't know if there's any natural gland in any of those things, and I don't remember the last time I've seen a deer put a gallon of anything on a licking branch, a vine, a rope, or anything else. So as soon as you understand how deer communicate and what glands they use, that's going to help you narrow down your search on what you want to use for making your mock scrapes. Lastly, when to make mock scrapes? Anytime you want. I run scrapes year round. I use gland lore all year round. Deer hit my scrapes all the time, every day, 365 days a year. Why? It's how they communicate. You find the location where they're going to be walking by or coming through. They're going to stop, and they're going to work, and they're going to communicate. Just like you sending a text to your friend or calling your friend, that's what they do. I've had huge success with this for over 20 years now, and that's what I do. I primarily hunt scrapes. So be careful out there. Watch what you're looking for. If you need a synthetic gland lore, there's lots of great places out there to get synthetic gland lore. Smokey's Deer Lures, he makes a synthetic. It's top notch. It's fantastic. But again, when you're dealing with gland lore, a little goes a long way. I make a ton of scrapes throughout the year, and this 4-ounce bottle still has a third of it left. You don't need to use much. You want to know more about mock scrapes? Check out more of my videos on my YouTube channel, Left in the Field Outdoors TV. God bless. Get out there, hang some cameras, make some scrapes. Be smart about it. Have fun.